And 1 point in the first half. Just what was happening out there that just prevented you from getting going?
Nothing. I got everywhere I wanted to get. Just couldn't finish. Yeah, I think that was the only thing. I got everything I was looking for in the first half. Yeah, just couldn't finish.
Coach was saying that he relies on you to set the tone from the start, and he didn't quite see that. Do you feel like you were off at all just in that department, or just kind of the way you started the game?
Nah. I feel like I played great defense. I just couldn't do nothing on offense. So, yeah.
How do you view the series where you're at right now? You lose the first game, but they're without Steph Curry. You know, we'll see how that goes moving forward.
What you mean? View the rest of the series, or
like the spot you're in right now? You lose the first game, but you're going into game 2 with Steph Curry dealing with the hamstring issue.
I don't really know. I'm just ready to play. Yeah, I don't really look at who injured, who out there, who not out there. I'm ready to go out there and do it again. Try to play a little better.
And Julius, if I could, was there something about tonight's approach that you would like to address off the start when you look to game 2?
Approach.
Execution could work as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just think we didn't play well. I mean, to be honest, like we still were up 2 at the end of the first quarter, and just had a bad stretch in the second quarter. And I just think overall we just offensively we just didn't play well. We still held them to under 100 points. They shot 39% from the floor, and we still had some defensive miscues that we can clean up, obviously. But I mean, we just didn't play well. They made 18 threes, we made 5. Like, we talk about, this is a team that we feel like we can win the glass. We didn't do that tonight. They had 51 rebounds. We had 41. You know what I mean? So it's things that are in our control that we can do to play better, and we just have to do it.
Sort of along those lines, Naz, what's kind of the balance between like having a lot of urgency after tonight, but not overreacting to one game as you guys approach game 2?
Just kind of remember who we are as a team. I mean, you kind of have these type of games and moments. We had these games and moments throughout the whole season. It's not like it's foreign to any team. Just kind of just got to stay even keel. It's a series for a reason. Like they said, man, we tricked this one off ourselves.
And as a team, the last 2 games have been really tough for you guys from 3-point range overall as a team. Do you sense that that's as much mental over these last 2 games as it is just missing shots, or how do you view just the struggles from 3-point range that you guys have had the last 2 games?
Just keep shooting. I mean, yeah, that's the name of the game. You can't worry about the last shot. Take the next one. Shoot it with confidence. And I think we've been doing that. Like Ju said, I think we just didn't play well today. And, people going to try to blame whatever, blame whoever. They can blame me. I just didn't play good enough.
And Mike had mentioned in the locker room that he thought maybe the team was a little too juiced up at the start of the game. Did you get that same impression, and how did that maybe affect the start?
I don't know, man. When you lose a game, it's always somebody got this, somebody got that. This is the reason you lost, and this is the reason. I don't really look at all that. I just look at every last one of us got to play better individually, including myself. And we'll see how it go. We can't blame. It's a team game, man. We just got to play better individually and see what it do for us.
And Julius, you mentioned that you just felt like you didn't play well. Does that make it a little easier today, knowing that it was kind of just self-inflicted tonight and not something that the other team was doing to you guys in order to bounce back?
I mean, it's never easy, losing. You never want to, lose a game, or obviously it'll happen, but it's frustrating. But I'm encouraged. Like I said, I think, there's a lot of things as a team that we can do better. Obviously, Coach said it himself. They're a championship team. They got championship DNA. You know what I mean? So they're not going to just, give up and quit. I don't care if they had a game 7 a couple days ago. If Steph gets hurt, they are who they are for a reason. So, we can't hurt ourselves, and we feel like we did that tonight.
And, we're talking about they made 18 threes. You guys made 5, but they took 42, and you guys took 29. Did you feel like over the course of the game you guys went away from going to the 3 maybe as much as you normally do?
you probably got a little gunshot a little bit. You know, when you start missing a little bit, you know, you get a little tight. But yeah, I just be telling my teammates, hey, shoot it. You know what I'm saying? Because they pack the paint. That's what they do. Anytime you get downhill, Draymond leaves this man, and it's 2-3 people in the paint. So, I mean, we kick it out. We just got to shoot it. We got to shoot it with confidence. And I always feel like we just got to think we're going to make the next one. Like, if we worried about the previous shot, we never going to make the next one.
I was going to ask you about around the basket, too. It seemed like they were packed in there. I mean, I guess maybe for Julius, you too, what was that like once you guys were getting downhill around the basket? How did that read maybe compared to the last series?
For me, I would say, like a couple of them, I got to finish. A lot of those layups that I missed, I got to finish. But you know, it's yeah, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, I mean, just finish the basketball. You know what I mean?
They be hacking, bro.
Just finish the basketball, man. It's as simple as that. And you know, we also talk about their collapse. You know, being able to kick out for open shots. I mean, it's one or the other. You know, finish the basketball or kick out and generate more open looks, good looks from three. Like you said, we shot 29, they shot 42. So.
Naz, all 4 home teams lost game 1 in the second round. Did you feel just any kind of a little bit flat or just a little edge missing after the layoff where, you know, they are coming right back after playing on Sunday?
A little bit, but I mean that's just kind of this situation we put ourselves in, and kind of, you know, patted ourselves on the back. But we also got to be ready, you know, to come out and, you know, perform at a high level because, you know, we put ourselves, like I said, we put ourselves in this situation. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's just the trend around the league. I don't know. I can't really speak for what they did, but, you know, I think we just came out flat, and that's not like us.
Julius, you mentioned the rebounding disparity. How frustrating was it, you know, with you guys having the size that you all have and them kind of employing the small ball lineup that you all weren't able to bring down more rebounds?
I mean, it's frustrating, but like I said, I think it's one of those things that are just in our control that we can do better. Like, and that's just one of them. You know, I mean, that's to our advantage. So, you know, it's just a want thing. You know, we got to go get it, and you know, I myself, I got to be better. You know, I can't have 3 rebounds. Like I said, we said it from the beginning. We all got to play better, and you know, I got to play better as an individual, and I can't, you know, come away from this game playing 30 minutes and have 3 rebounds. So I got to play better.
And just got one more on the shooting for you. We just got the numbers that you guys going 12 for 76 over the last 2 games is the worst 3-point shooting in the history of the NBA playoffs. And for a team that was 4th in 3-point percentage and 5th, I think, 3-pointers made.
Huh? He said 12 for 70. God damn.
Like, how do you even make sense of it?
You know, that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? You have stretches where you shoot the ball really, really well, and you have stretches where you shoot the ball really, really bad. You just hope the good outweigh the bad. And, you know, I'm not going to say it's going bad for us right now. We just didn't shoot it well tonight. I'm not really worried about the last series or whatever that was. That was a month ago, if you ask me. But, yeah, tonight we didn't shoot the ball well, but tonight is over. So, next game we'll shoot the ball really well.